Okay. So Noob's got Terran. Geiger got Protoss. I'm pretty sure Geiger's the one playing random, so I feel like when he gets Protoss, it's going to be pretty hard for the red team. I think of the matches we watched so far, this will be the hardest for them. This should be the hardest matchup. Especially if Geiger's going to get lucky with the races. But I think his Terran's actually not too bad either. But Protoss is best by a lot. And Sam just committed. Oh, that was Weija. No, Weija committed. Weija lost. Oof. I mean, it came out even, I should say. Shouldn't say that he lost. Hello. This is the first game so far. For the blue team, the strongest player is going to be Geiger for sure. For red team, it's probably going to be Noobs, usually. But Weija is also very good. And BB's good at her own thing. But she's mirroring Geiger as Protoss, and Geiger's Protoss is going to be much, much better than hers. So this is going to be very, very hard for the blue team. Or for the red team, I mean. I think that blue team is going to be heavily favored, especially here in this first game. But you just see the big Zealot difference. It's probably because they have the two Protoss and they're getting the cannons up. And it's not even Geiger that has to make the cannons here. Pretty tough. Pretty tough for the red team. We'll see what Weija can get done. Gonna get some Lings in at 9 o'clock. Not able to pay attention, though. He's also getting a decent trade here. But, I mean, losing these Lings like this is pretty bad. No real damage. Nibs is gonna get blocked. He has to go... Oh, he can't go anymore. Or if he disconnects. I think they get a free win if he disconnects. Pretty sure that's the rules. Are the StarCraft gods smiling upon Team BB? I think disconnecting this late, they have to keep playing if he does drop. Looks like he's going to. Okay. Might be under 5 minutes. If that's the case, then it's not going to be a loss. It'll just be a remake. Let them decide. Yeah, I think that's what he's saying. It's under 5 minutes. Yeah. I think this will be a remake, not a loss. So not quite lucky enough. It was still really, really bad for the red team. Like, the game was actually kind of over, so dodged a little bit of a bullet there. Yo, Ben Azurk, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Korean? It's Chinese. They're all Chinese. The away team is definitely going to be the favorite. A lot of it's going to come down to which races they get. So the rules for the teams are it's 2 pick and 2 random. So both teams have players picking Protoss and Zerg, and then the other person's going to be random. And Geiger's best is Protoss by a lot. His Zerg is not very good compared to his Protoss. So if noobs can get more Protoss and Geiger gets less Protoss, then the whole team has a better chance. I still think away team would be favored, though. Okay, this time noobs got Zerg and Geiger got Protoss again. Must be nice being so lucky. I think double Zerg with BB is going to be a little bit hard because she doesn't play Dragoons or anything like that. So we'll see what they try to do here. Although, I don't even think Dragoons is very good here anyway. So, maybe that's for the best. Yeah, BB. But she's got 2 Zerg teammates, so she shouldn't take much damage, or any damage in the beginning at least. But she is in a really hard spot. Alright, all Zergs are going 9 pool. And I imagine all Protosses will go 2 gate. It'd be very weird if not. We're just mining a couple bad patches. These are not good patches to be mining. Should be mining these 2, but it's okay. Okay, we'll see what kind of early trades red team can get. They're gonna have to get a lot of early skirmishing and like picks with their lings. It's kind of their best chance. Yeah, Team BB. What's up, Patrick? Yeah. One link for free. So it's gonna die for free. Maybe gets one probe, not even, yeah. BB's not good at this kind of stuff. She'll be watching this. Not looking good for red. They kill a gateway, but they've already lost a bunch of units. And BB doesn't even seem to notice this is happening. Well, this is a really nice trade on the lings in the middle. Very nice. But she just doesn't even notice. She's losing so much mining because of this. These probes that are trapped need to be killing the probe or the pylons. Okay, they're gonna commit to a fight here. I mean, there's a little bit of potential here. There's gonna be a counterattack going to 1 o'clock, but he is getting us sunken at least. And because Geiger spent so much on pylons, he is missing a few zealots here at the moment. So the big Ling advantage is going to take over. Can they snowball this into something, and can 1 o'clock avoid taking much damage? It's going to be 5 zealots. One of them up is weakened up a little bit, but I mean the Sunken's not ready yet, so the Sunken's going to lose this fight. But if they can kill 6 o'clock in the meantime, I mean, it is way worth it. Going to be losing a fair amount of drones. The Sunken's going to go down. I think 1 o'clock is dead. So the question is whether or not they kill 6 o'clock. And it looks like they might. I mean, it's only 4 more lings coming. BB's continuing to rally Zealot. She still needs to... These trapped probes need to just kill this. But Geiger's dead. 1 o'clock is also dead. But the 2 players left over on blue team's not that good, so... Oh, I shouldn't say they're not that good, but they're definitely not as strong as Geiger. So even though Wage is dead, I feel like red team is actually favored here. I think BB is stronger than CR Toss. And Noobs is going to be stronger than Samwu, especially with the build difference here, because he went Sunken, which means it's 2 hatch versus 3 hatch, so he's going to be a little bit behind. The only thing that's concerning is going to be that counterattack, if he does go for it. But they're going to try to jump into 3 o'clock. Looks like Samwoo's not going to go for the counterattack, even though he actually technically could kill red. Your best bet would be hoping that 3 o'clock survives while you kill 9 o'clock. It does actually look like he's going for that counterattack now. And yeah, 3 o'clock survives, so... How much damage can you get done to 9 here? This game's actually very close still. Oh, those are drones? Oh no. Spawning pool's dead. He won't die, but the spawning pool's dead. Hmm. I mean, he's going to be fine for now. BB going to be on attack move. So they clean the Zealots up. There's plenty of Zealots here left over for Red Team that they're not going to die yet. So as long as he holds on to the spawning pool gets back online, he's going to have a worker advantage as well. So he's going to be able to way outmass the Blue Team Zerg now. We are working towards DT, it looks like, for 3 o'clock. BB is pretty far behind in the tech in that sense. She's got a lot of gas mining right now, but her core is not even done yet. So she's going to be way too rich on gas. And, well, Sam did make a couple extra drones. It's going to be on 3 sunken. So he's not, like, out of the game or anything. But there's a huge Zealot difference here between BB and CR. Oh, a lot of drones for Sam, actually. Thing is, they could kill Zerg very easily. Like, very, very easily. They should just go Zerg, and BB should rally Zealots into her base and hold on this way. I mean, they see it's only 3 Sunkens with, like, not even a good Sim City, right? And he's making tons of drones. They have the vision. They could just go kill him. I don't know. See what they want to do. I mean, look how many more Zealots she has, right? This is what BB is actually very good at. Making a lot of units. But now they're waiting until DTs are out, so they can't kill Zerg anymore. And he's just going to be way ahead of noobs on eco now. They're waiting too long. Because if DTs get in... Well, I guess there's the Overlord. But I don't know. I don't know what they want to do here. Just contain for now. More free DTs. Okay. He's just being very wasteful. But they don't really have a good way of attacking. I mean, their best bet would be getting into mutas, because there's like a huge tech advantage for the Zerg. So, Blue's win condition is actually their Zerg at the moment. And it seems like Red... They just want to contain, kind of, but this isn't even a proper contain. You can just go up and around. Like, these cannons are kind of irrelevant. And now we got a DT that did sneak in from around, like I'm talking about. And there's no Overlord here. So, blue team might actually win because red team just isn't doing anything. Okay, Overlord does finish at least. It does lose 3 drones, but I mean, the Spire's on the way. I don't know what we're doing. They've had full vision of the fact that they can kill him this entire time. And yeah, now we're blocking someone that could just go up and around with where we're making the cannons. But okay, this was the plan, to make a few cannons and then attack. But man, it took, it took a really long time. But it's fine. It just makes me nervous, man. They waited so much longer than they needed to. I mean, I guess they don't know how much... I mean, they should know how much 3 o'clock had because they were killing his army over and over again. But yeah, as I'm saying, he's going to go up and around. These cannons are completely pointless like that. Unless he just attacks into them anyway. But even if 9 o'clock dies, BB should be able to win pretty easily. Like, very, very easily. So, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's going to be a game 1 win for Team BB. Surprisingly so. what are we doing? And you have to kill it now. Yeah, we have to kill it now because we have to go attack him. It's okay, they're trying their best. They're winning the game, so it doesn't matter. It's just really funny to me.
Jingo86 just resubbed for 21 months.
21 months. Thank you, Spring. I really appreciate that, man. Murcielago. Murcielago means bat, right? Is that it? Something like that? Is that it? Have I asked you this before? I think I asked you before. Yeah, okay. That's what I remembered. Remember you... Okay, yeah. Let me look it up. Okay, it does mean bat, yeah. Well... I don't know. I'm slightly retarded, man. Do the best I can. Alright, that is a 1-0 lead for Team BB. A bit of a surprise. She is. Looking very good. Team Geiger losing with a Geiger landed on Protoss in game 1. That's not a good sign for them. Looks like BB is actually just better than CR Toss, at least later. But that's usually how she is versus the other chickens. Anytime there's micro, she's way worse. But that's true. So true. This means wait. I know that. Alright, double Zerg again, and Terran this time for Geiger. Am I going to play tonight? I might be. I don't know yet. Truthfully, I did not sleep as much as I should have. I tried to take a nap and I fell asleep for about 10 minutes, which was not enough. Yeah, he's definitely gotten better. There's a couple games I played against him that I had to double check like multiple times where I was like, is that him? Is that him? SK, are we ever gonna cast more of those BGH games, man? We haven't done one in a while. I feel like I even have one that you sent me already that we didn't do. I am tired. Very tired. Yeah, I've hit Artosis. I've played him... I mean, I've probably played him like 8 or 9 times at this point. Sometimes on ladder, sometimes in tournaments, sometimes for practice games. I'm something like 3-7 versus him or something, and definitely have a losing record. But we win sometimes. Sometimes. Very rarely, though. I think his TVT is very good. Alright, so is this Waja at 12 o'clock? It is. I like Waja being here at 12. He's going to go into Muta Rush, which I think if Waja gets into Muta, they usually do really well. And with BB sharing choke, I actually like their chances a lot in this game. So Noobs is just going to go Mass Ling again. That's going to be his comfort. And Waja going one hatch layer is very comfortable for him. He does this a lot. So I think this is the best strategy they could do in these spawns. And I think for these races is good. These cannons are unbelievably aggressive. And I'm here for it. I don't know how well Zerg can protect this. Actually, this is bad. I mean, BB never... Listen. Big BB fan, okay? She's not the best at cannon pushing or making cannons to block or anything. She does her best, but she's going to be aggressive, but he's just going to come out and kill this. Yeah. Like... yeah. So, this always should have just been a block to begin with. But they're gonna try to kill with it. So we'll see. Maybe this will work out. It's just very hard because you can kind of fight outside of this and retreat back to the wall pretty easily. He's gonna do an SCV pull here, so it's gonna be a big fight here before this cannon is ready. If they can stall till the cannon is up, then this is actually gonna be really good for red team. We're gonna get some Lings running in here, but the cannon is at least gonna finish, and yeah, this is actually gonna go really well for red. Like, very, very well. He'll kill the cannon off, but it's gonna cost him a fair amount. A lot of SCVs going down, a lot of lost mining. These SCVs on the outside are getting picked off. We do have these Lings running in here to try and pick off a few drones. Looks like they're going to, but the amount of damage that their turn is taking in the meantime is, it's a lot. He's gonna have very few SCVs at home. This cannon, again, is just gonna be... He's just gonna come out and kill it. But... yeah, I don't know. It's really good damage so far, though, for red team. And like I said, Waja lost a few drones, so it's pretty painful. He's gonna have basically no eco left. Now the bio's gonna come out here. They're gonna kill these 2 cannons. Yeah. The question is this good enough? I don't think it is. BB spent a lot here. I mean, it's a lot of dead SCVs, though. But again, like, Waja taking a lot of damage really hurts, but the Zergs don't... Yeah, Zerg doesn't have spores up yet. He's starting the Evo Chamber now. Muta's are at least building. He... doesn't lose any more drones. Okay. No, I think this is good for red. Looking very good for red team right now. Looks like all the zealots died from blue. A couple fire bats here is pretty scary, but it's not a very big bio ball yet, so the proper surround, they clean this up pretty easy. Zerg's continuing to be super annoying. He does have a spore in the way, so he's not going to die. Weija kind of not paying attention, so we might see some more drones go down, and he really can't afford to lose any more drones. So one more going to go down here. Mining's going to be interrupted again. And in the meantime, Weija... Oh, sorry, looks like Geiger did actually clear all this. Like, everything died. All the Lings died. All the Zealots died. And yeah, it's not looking good for Red Team after all. Wow, that was the most unlucky timing. That's crazy. 12 o'clock might just be dead. But yeah, he looks dead. There's 4 mutas. No, we're done. We're gonna lose the mutas. Only 1 muta left. More drones going down. Last muta's gonna go down. I mean, he lives, but... Oof. Not looking good. Alright, so it's up to BB now, basically, to carry the game for a little while. I mean, Noobs is going to be massing Lings. Lings not going to be super strong here, but they're at least going to be able to kind of help with the support. Now we're getting cannons up with the choke, but this will at least give Weija a little bit of comfort. He does at least still have a Spire, but he's going to have to rebuild, 5 or 6 drones in a 1 hatchery. That's going to take a while here before he can go back into mutas. And then by then, everybody's going to be pretty well prepared for it. Protoss, at least, no Cyber Core yet. BB does have Archives on the way, actually, so getting into DTs could be very good for helping them stay alive. Noobs, no Sunken needed, it seems like. So he's got a huge Ling advantage here over the Zerg, so he's going to be able to clear this up. Pretty good trade here for Zerg. BB's got a couple cannons up, but Noobs needs some Sunkens. If they commit to the toss, actually, she's going to be able to hold, so I think they'll probably back up. It'd be crazy if they don't. And then Zerg is going to get targeted instead. Looks like he's going for a counterattack, but this SimCity not going to be easy to attack into, and there's no Sunkens coming down still. They're pinging for the attack. Noobs looks pretty dead. He's not respecting the fact that he's completely wide open. He's just going to die. I don't know what we're doing. No Sunken's crazy. He's just going to commit to a counterattack then. So he's dead. BB's AFK halfway, as she often does. He got his drones up and he's starting muta production now, but... Yeah, your Zerga's dead now, so now let's try to get some counter damage done. But... this feels like such a throw from Red Team. Like, such a throw from Red Team. It's very sad. Obviously, I'm rooting for BB's team. And there's no reason they should have lost this game. I mean, it's not completely over, I guess, but eventually Sam's going to get into mutas, and I don't know how they win from there. All these Lings are going to be unusable, because he's dead. Ugh. Yeah, Weija can at least kill the Overlords so that the DTs can run around. She's gonna try to block now, but... I mean, there's no scanner yet. There's 1 scan only. Meter goes down. It's the only scan, but he targets the DT, but there's another DT. The DT didn't even die either. She needs to be killing Marines, but... It's okay. Yep. And the layer is done. Spire's on the way. 2 gas versus 1 gas. Way more drones. Like, yeah, they're just on a timer here. Not happening. I didn't like that they didn't go for the block, but they ended up killing a lot of CV, so I think it was worth it in the end. But they weren't, like, Wages needed to be protecting himself a bit better. If he doesn't take all that damage to these lane counters, they win. I think they win very, very easily. Rob only just finished, but it's the mutas that ends the game here. There's just Sam Wu's eco is just so much further ahead than Wages. Eventually he's gonna get overrun by the muta. He's also lost a lot of muta this game. He's getting a second gas online now, but I don't even think he can afford 2 gas muta right now with that drone count. Very good storm. So she's gonna reset the bio. But again, I just keep saying it because this is how it is. Like, more mutas are dying, and the mutas from 3 o'clock have started. I mean, this is like great trading from red, but it's just not gonna be enough. Their Zerg is up about 15 supply right now. Once he spends all the gas and gets all the mutas, what do? See what I meant? Wager doesn't have enough mineral income to support the 2 gas. And he's not even on the right side of the map, so... See ya, drones. Corsair as well. It's probably a bunch of Scourge. Gonna get a storm on the mutas. Alright, series tied up 1-1. Give me 1 second. Trying to sort out my casting schedule here for the weekend. That is Saturday. Okay, that's not till the 30th. Okay. Okay, looks like I'm kind of marathon casting on Saturday. Tomorrow. How exciting. What do we get? So, Iger Terran again, and Noobs Zerg again. Wow. Double Zerg every game so far for the red team. Which can be really good. What do you think about One Factory Academy tank bio push in BGH with bunkers? I think that... I mean, I guess it depends. Kind of a crazy map. Each team has one person kind of isolated. Yeah, a little bit. Although red spawns are actually pretty good because red comes out here and here, so they're like very, very close at their exit points at least. Blue has this choke, and yeah, this guy's pretty isolated. Could be worse, right? If he was like bottom right or something, it'd be kind of a nightmare as Terran. But this is still a little bit tough, yeah. These are pretty good spawns for her to cannon Terran this time. It's funny, if she wanted to aggressive cannon this time, it'd be much, much better. And maybe she wants to with that. This pylon placement's both too far to push. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, I guess it's fine. I'd like it to be up like one more at least, so you could cannon this way a bit easier. But if she wants to block, then you could have pyloned here, which would have been better. So we'll see how she wants to put the cannon. Looks like she wants to be in range, yeah. Okay, so they're kind of going for the same thing as last time, but it's better spawns and positions for it. Zerg can get there to help her much, much easier. Man, that is very aggressive, that cannon. He's going to lift and pull because, yeah, this cannon's too far forward now. And red is taking a bad fight here. A lot of lings went down too early. Tiger's going to get here before the cannon. This is not looking good. Not looking good at all. That cannon is dead. The lings took a bad trade, and looking very, very bad for the red team now. And looks like we wanted to go Lurker Rush this time. Not good. This time Geiger took way, way less damage too than the last game. And making cannons here isn't going to do anything. We already experienced this this series. You can just go up and around. This does nothing. At least, like, you're better off just putting it in the middle than here. At least if you put it in the middle, then he has to fight it. But if you do it here, you can just go around. It's so funny that we're doing this again when we already played a game this series. That being said, she's also doing it in Vision again, so he's just going to come out and kill it regardless, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, we're making cannons in Vision while we're behind on map control. Or like units. Not looking good, boys and girls. What? Baby, what are we doing? What is this? What are we planning on with this? This is getting worse and worse. Might have actually been good if she committed, but once again our Zerg has no sunken, so he is just dead. Red team does not believe in making sunkens no matter what the situation is. So Wages is dead. Lurkers have at least finished, but there's also an Overlord being made here. Or sorry, there is an Overlord here. Yeah, I guess. Well, we're at 7.5 minutes and we still haven't successfully got a single cannon up yet, but we're still trying. Feels bad. Feels very bad. I don't know. At least if we made cannons there, they would probably finish. Okay, mine is dead. Red team looks dead. I honestly think if they just played normal instead of trying these cannon pushes the way they're doing it, they would have a much, much better chance of winning. The way they're trying these cannons is it's just never gonna work. And it's no offense to Vivi, that's just not she's just not good at doing cannons. She never has been. She's better off just playing her normal game. She just doesn't quite fully understand where to place them or how to use them. Yo, Falcon! Thanks for the big raid, man. What were you streaming tonight? Brood War! I figured that. Yo, what's up? Is it Pat? I'm gonna call you Pat. It's much easier. You're Pat now. How's it going? Zapatistanawa? Something like this? That's gonna be my kind of attempt. Yeah, it seems like Noobs is unsure of what he wants to go for. It looks like we've decided... I think we were planning on going Defiler, and then now we've changed our mind to Guardians? Or at least, I don't know. Muta? Yeah, I don't know. Not looking good. It's pretty over. It's very over. We got the Vulture Mind transition here from Geiger. All the expansions coming down for blue. Red stuck in their corner. Never to escape. No expansions. Our one random secret pylon has been found. And I guess they're just gonna stay and die a slow death. Very slow death. Yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I don't know what the plan is. Okay, it's Scourge. Scourge and Greater Spire. Well, he's just dead. Okay, well he's not dead. But he's dead enough. They're pretty dead. There's not much commentary to give on this one, guys. They just have nothing going for him. We have a Greater Spire, but we can't use it. This guy's going Mutas. He's got more gas than us. We have a bunch of Zealots against Mines. It's hopeless. It's doomed. There is no out. I can't even, like, construct a theoretical way of winning it against this in this situation. Never say never. This one is extremely never. I can't pretend. Yeah, it's just painful. There's nothing even satisfying about trying to defend here. Alright. That is a 2-1 lead for Team Geiger.
Alright, match point for Team Geiger. They have won both games that Geiger got Terran. And we have had ZZP every game. But once again, Noobs... Or sorry, not once again, but Noobs is going to get Terran this time. And Geiger now with the Zerg. So it's going to be double Zerg Protoss versus PTZ on the red team. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. So it's gonna be 9 pulls from all the Zergs. Unsurprisingly. And that looks like bio, so the only thing is 3 o'clock could get blocked. Bottom right's pretty close by, but I mean the spawns are actually very good for blue to be blocking 3 o'clock, and BB's pretty far away, so I suspect if they want to go for that, Geiger's going to be much better with his cannons. Or sorry, not Geiger. It is the Artos, but yeah, still. Geiger is 6 o'clock. We'll see how he does with those things. I think Zerg is his worst, but he's not bad at any race. Like, his worst race is not a bad race, you know what I mean? Like, he's not gonna have, like, really bad control or anything like that. Okay, he is gonna bunker. I was gonna say he actually might not have to bunker because he does have a Zerg teammate. And if Zerg commits to him, then it's actually fine for them. Good initial trade here for Weija. Almost lost 1 lane, but not quite. And yeah, so he's going to move forward. And he's just going to block in Terran. Terran went bunker, no walls, so it's going to be very easy for them. So Terran's going to get blocked. There's no way around it. It's just, yeah. So let's see how the red team wants to try to navigate this, because they got to figure it out right now. It's do or die. Spawns are very hard for red because they can't meet up the Lings and Zealots to fight. And Noobs isn't going to be able to break this by himself like Weija can against, or like Geiger does against BB. It's going Academy. I like Factory. We're going to go Factory? Okay. So Factory before upgrades on Academy, I agree with that. I think that's correct. BB's being way too aggressive with their Zealots, so these are all going to die for very low cost. This is a huge mistake from BB to lose their Zealots like this. That is not good. Does at least trade out for some Lings, but I mean that's really bad. So now she has nothing to contest anymore. She might just die for that, to be honest with you. We'll see how well she plugs her SimCity. We need to get all of our zealots in. Forgetting this one zealot could also be lethal. Like, being down one zealot here is really bad. Oh, it doesn't quite get the surround, so she is going to get it back here. So it should be okay then. Save your probes, rotate them to the left. Good. Cannon will finish, so she won't die. Right, don't let this cannon die. Just gonna let it die to that one ling. She needs to restart that ASAP. She at least has a lot of zealots left over, but she's just not... Sometimes she has a very hard time with units running around in her base, and the cannon not being up. It's gonna make that not happen. Lost that probe. Weijia, on the other hand, it looks like he's kind of winning the Ling battle a little bit. But Weijia had to make extra sunkens because of the matchup. So the big thing is basically, can red team survive until Noobs breaks out? Some drone kills is going to be pretty nice. 2 drone kills, very good. Does lose the Lings after, that's okay. BB doesn't have her cannons back up yet. She has a decent count of zealots. Pretty good drill, actually, from BB. These zealots not using the Sim City, though, so they are going to go down. These cannons have to get up, but this one's going to die. It's going to get 1 or 2 shots off and then die. 3 shots, actually, that was wrong. She's losing a ton of probes. And again, this is all snowballing from just not protecting our first cannon properly. She just needed to kind of hold position around it and protect it. So now this gateway is going to go down, but she's at least alive. Tanks are out now. Weijia going to try to get some distract damage, which is good. But BB's lost a lot of probes. That's my biggest concern right now. A ton of probes have gone down. Yeah, that was the... Yeah, that was actually, I said the biggest mistake was letting that cannon go down. The biggest mistake was just sending those zealots out to die. This is the only reason she's struggling at all. And actually looks like she's dead now. And I don't know what the instructions are. Like, it could be that the team's giving her instructions, because they are in voice. But as soon as she sent those zealots out, she was pretty much guaranteed to die. And it's a shame, because, like, he's breaking out now. If she was just able to hold on, then I would really like their position, but because she's dead, not so confident. DTs are going to be starting pretty soon. Now, it is only mass Ling from both Zergs, so it's not unwinnable for red team still. BB still killed a lot of units, at least. So if they can take a big fight here and get a big win with a lot of units left over, they can maybe do a ton of damage to one of the Zergs. And the Zergs are both making a lot of cannon or sunkens. How many scans do we have? We have 3 scans actually, so maybe they could even push into Protoss actually. Which, if they kill Protoss, the game's over. Like, they actually just win. Yeah, pretty good picks there though from Zerg. A bunch of units down the backside. Another tank going down for free. This is so bad. This is very big mistakes here from noobs. Lings are not here protecting the bio. Yeah, it's over. So many units died for free. What a shame. Shame, shame, shame. I'm very biased. You can tell who I want to win. If Red just kept everything together, like if they just kept all their units together, I think they actually could have unironically won the game on this push. But we lost 2 tanks for free. A bunch of the bio died on the backside. The Lings weren't protecting the Marines. All they had to do was kind of move their units together in one big ball, because the Lings are really, really bad against it like that. Do I say it's still not over? The thing is, Weijia doesn't have much for him going for him. Both Zergs have more drones than he does. So Weijia's weaker than both Zergs. And it's very hard to play Terran from here. And Geiger's going to get into mutas. Once that happens, it gets pretty much impossible. But they reset the Lings, they've killed a bunch of the DTs. This one's going to go down for free, that's nice. If they can get an attack on 6 o'clock, then maybe. Love Firebats being in the bunker, that's really smart. These Lings are going to do absolutely nothing. Maybe they can get to Geiger. I mean, it's going to be 3 Sunkens only. There's no DTs left on the field. He's trying to bunker and contain mid. Storm's not ready yet. We're just a few energy away. If he avoids a storm, and the Spire hasn't started yet, a bunch of drums actually were made from Geiger here. This is not enough Sunkens actually to stop the Lings, but the drones are helping a ton. But the Sunkens are going to go down. Intercept the Lings here is nice. I would even love to see him send those Marines actually to help. But yeah, Geiger does hold on. Mid is contained. Spire should be starting soon. Spending a lot of money on just making Sunkens trying not to die. Wage is just full committing to the 2 Ashlings, so they have to kill 6 o'clock with how this is going before Spire is up. So that's just straight up what has to happen. So Noobs is going to get mid secured, and then he has to kill 6 before Spire is done. And then it's still not even a win when that happens, it just helps the game continue. Because it's still very hard from there. Alright, Spire has started. I would love to see something like a depot here even, to stop him from being able to run by very easily. Or even a barracks. A barracks would actually be even better. Barracks will full wall that. So, Wages is going to keep making Lings, and they're going to go before Spire's done. That's what we're going to see. Problem is, Noobs doesn't have any units to go with the Lings. They have to go. Few Marines are gonna die for free. A bunch of medics are gonna go down for free. It's so painful, Noobs. We're wasting so many units this game. It hurts. Spire's almost done. So we're just gonna make turrets and spores. That's not good enough. No, I think the bunkers are all full. I don't know. This full commitment to holding mid isn't good enough. They had to kill somebody. Like you're in a 2 versus 3. You can't just turtle. Like your Zerg has 5 drones. And now they've waited until mutas are out, so they can't kill them anymore. I just don't understand. I don't get it. What does controlling mid do for us when we're behind? Okay, they're actually going to come fight. This is the best case scenario for Red, that they're actually coming to attack into this. They don't have to do this. So now, because Blue did this, Red actually has somewhere to attack. There are a bunch of mutas that are going to come out now. Oh, we made a bunch of Lings. Okay, it's not mutas yet then. BB's making cannons mid, which is good. That's like something very good for her to do. No, they still can't attack 6. I don't see a way for them to win. It's double Spire's done. We're working towards Greater Spire. It's gonna be Guardians will win the game too. I don't know. I just don't seem to understand Red Team's game plan. I'm not seeing the vision. Turtle and die slowly, I guess. That's the game plan. He's getting into vessels. But a bunch of mutas are out now. I mean, you're going to be up against double muta. You're going to be up against Guardians, Crater Spire, whatever. And now... I mean, if they can push 6 and kill him... But even now, I think if they kill 6, I think it's too late. The Greater Spire is going to be the biggest problem. See how many vessels he can get out by then. There's only one tank here, which can just get focused down by the Mitas. They just need to go. We gotta go. We gotta do something. Both Zergs are now attacking your turn. Well, sadly, as much as I want Red Team to win, I think they're dead. Our Marines aren't even attacking. Very sad. Very, very sad. I know it probably sounds like I'm being harsh. I just, wanted them to win, that's all. Well, we never started our hive, at least. The Guardians should be out a long time ago. So there's at least a long time before Guardians. If we have a miss rally or something, we just had like 4 more medics die for nothing. I finally started here. BB will be making Dragoons soon, I guess. Could have some irradiates. Oh, he's pushing top right. Okay. I don't think there's enough spores here without the irradiate. I think with irradiate he would have been fine, but they're on the other side of the map, unfortunately. Right as this is coming in. Don't think Red's gonna hold middle here. Well, maybe they do actually. One of these bunkers is empty. Storm hitting 2 of these tanks and a bunch of the bio. Does it hold? We're breaking top right. He's gonna have carriers. Like, they're not killing these Stargates for... yeah. It's a good effort. It's a very good effort from red team. I mean, the 1 o'clock base is dead. Started Defiler Mountain. It's actually pretty smart. Weija survived. Somehow. The vessels should go kill some mutas. A lot of drones get saved because of the Nidus. Very, very smart from Sam. Well, he has no spawning pool, so he has only spores. And unfortunately, zealots are coming. Dropships actually would have been so good here too. Like if you could drop 12 and kill that, would also open up top left. No dropships. Dropships are made. BB contributing how she can. Goons and cannons. Looks like Weija's gonna try to move to... He's gonna make a... What's he gonna do? We have no building. We got money. Oh, he moved to mid. Okay, middle. Sure. Again, no sense of urgency from red team. They're gonna take middle now. Like they've had a player dead. Player's dead. We died. And now we're gonna take middle and turtle? It's just not good enough. There needs to be the sense of urgency and we have to kill somebody. Like you have to keep fighting non-stop. You can't let them breathe when you're just outnumbered. You have to try to rely on tempo and just go, go, go. The longer you sit, the further and further you get behind, which is what we've seen this whole game. I don't think they can win either way. Like, it's hopeless either way, but... It's just very... We're not in a hurry. It feels like we're not in a hurry. BB's on 4-gate production. She's got a decent number of units out now. The Greater Spire is done now, so I was going to be able to get a bunch of Guardians, and... We do have a lot of vessels. Also got carriers out. And, like, very little to fight carriers. Defiler and Lean. Just kind of floundering around in middle here. It's gonna be carriers and guardians killing mid. You see how much, like, you see how much it hurts that they aren't in a hurry? Like, now the night is finished, right? They waited just long enough that the night is finished, and he's got Defilers helping him too. Like, again, none of this matters because they would have lost anyway at this point, but these, like, several seconds where they're just securing mid and taking their time, and this has been hurting them all game, this game. You gotta be in a hurry. When you're outnumbered, you gotta go fast. You gotta go fast and you gotta go non-stop. Alright, GG's. Your radiates do come down, which is gonna be satisfying for killing all the Guardians at least, but unfortunately Team BB is gonna fall 3-1 today. This is me being very biased and as the spectator, it's very easy to say that they're making a bunch of mistakes. Oh, is there more? Is it best of 7? Okay. It's not over yet, guys. It's best of 7. There's still hope.
That's good. Oh. Alright, turn again for noobs. Geiger with Protoss.
It's very, very bad spots for the red team. Like, really, really bad. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy.
Alright, let's see if they can figure it out. Kind of the same situation. All 3 players need to be able to stay alive by themselves. If everybody can stay alive until noobs breaks out, then it's very, very winnable. If anybody's dead by the time he breaks out, it's extremely difficult. Especially because breaking out in these positions, it's usually pretty hard. Because what Protoss will do is your team, like, so blue team should have their Zerg and Protoss should be able to control the other 2. Basically cancel each other out. So 12 o'clock would do something like, in theory, cannon block into DTs. Into Storm, right? Like, and then Terran can't get out for so long in that situation. That being said, it is CR toss, and he is the weakest on the blue team. So maybe, just maybe, if the other 2 can stay alive, noobs can win like a 1v1 or something. But we'll see how they want to play it out. Okay, I'm going to right-click Noobs' name. I need to use the bathroom and get some water, so I'll be back in like 2 or 3 minutes here. Water is in another house.
Going. Okay, everybody's still alive. It's like 12 took a lot of damage at some point. Wager looks fine here. Is he fine? It's a lot of zealots. No, he's dead. And Geiger's got goons out. 12 dies soon, but Wage's dead. BB doesn't have a Citadel, or sorry, a Cyber Core even started yet, so Citadel's very far away. She's at least safe with all these cannons. So we need to get bunkers up and kill 12. Ooh. I think... Oh, it's a shame that Wage dies here, actually. He could have got some probe kills, which would have been really nice. I think noobs coming out like this is a massive mistake. Absolutely huge mistake. You bunker your choke and you solo kill 9 or 12 o'clock. All these units are dead. This is such a big mistake. Your units are so important here as turn. I think it's so much better to slow kill 12 while you build up like a massive army, because BB is really safe right now. These goons are eventually going to be able to kill everything. Especially if the Marines are AFK. And 12 is so free. Like, look how easy it would be to kill 12 while you build up your units. Like, you make like 2 bunkers, siege a couple tanks. You can even like barracks block it if you want. And you're invincible. Yeah, we're just losing. We're bleeding off all these units. This was so unnecessary. Ah. And they're gonna keep trying to commit, but these goons are getting too much value. And this is so avoidable. There's no reason for them to get so much value like this. Now the Lings can clear it up. I don't know. Not a fan. Not a fan of the choices. So now 12 is just going to be alive. And rebuilding. Like, he's got all this income that he shouldn't be having right now. He should have none of this income. And he's going to get into DTs and everything. With Terran, you don't want to be fighting with these small armies. You want to be fighting... Like, the bigger your army gets, the harder it's going to scale into the mid-game. It just gets more and more powerful, and, like, for instance, this 3-hatch Ling is completely ignorable once you get an army built up as Terran. We're actually going to block this off and let him mine. It's so crazy, man. It's a little frustrating. Sorry. I can't help it. Part of why I get frustrated is because I think Noobs is much, much better than this. I've seen him play really, really well lately. And I think he can carry these games. I think he's good enough to carry. But now it looks over. Now it's going to be Reavers. And, like, what did we accomplish, right? We lost all of our units and we killed a handful of goons. 12 is getting to mine for such a long time when he should have been dead a few minutes ago. Because I mean it is just how I like to play it, but I just think it's good. Like, you block this off, you know, BB is safe. You can tell her to make 1 or 2 more cannons if you want to make sure she's like unkillable. And you just make a barracks like this, you would have bunkered and you kill this. Like, now he's doing it, right? But this should have happened several minutes ago, and 3 o'clock would be incredibly weak. He wouldn't have all the money that he's had this whole time. And your army would have been way bigger when you came out to middle of the fight. That's like the big thing. She needs to retreat here. Like, look how much he's able to make all these cannons, right? Oh, this is Geiger? Okay, that's Geiger. Never mind then. Thought that was red. Okay, okay. Geiger's also just... His Protoss is also just very strong. You can tell he's comfortable. It's funny because when he's Terran, he doesn't make enough workers, but when he's Protoss, you can tell, like, oh, I like playing Protoss. This is a good worker count. A lot of cannons, a lot of goons getting into Reaver. Like, his Protoss is just pretty strong. Is there any hope? There's a little bit of hope. The Zerg's not very strong. BB's blocked for a long time. Possibly forever, to be honest. She needs to be going Dragoons now. You can't break out of this with Zealot. Okay, going into Arbiter is fine. But we're very far from Arbiter, so we gotta do something before that as well. We need the Observer or a scan. A lot of Marines went down. Observer's here now. The tank count's really good. Okay, we're getting a lot of free goons. This is nice. Free Reaver. Okay, uncharacteristic mistakes there from Geiger. It's gonna be Lurker. Is this gonna go drop? He might just go drop. I think Zerg's just gonna go drop. BB funds 3 o'clock. I mean, you see, this is the power of slow pushing. Look how much value he's getting and look how strong this looks. Now imagine this was like 2 minutes earlier because he had killed 12 while building up this army instead. Then I actually think it looks so good for Red Team, but I mean, this is doing really well. She canceled her Stargate. Okay, then she has to go Goons. Breaking out of this without Goons is very hard, but I mean, Noobs is getting such good trades right now. If he gets here and starts to siege this up, honestly, it looks really good. If he can start breaking this for BV and she gets to come out like unscathed. I mean, this tank count from Noobs is really good. And he's just been getting so many free units. Geiger not paying attention loses both Reavers. The cannons are under siege now. I think it looks good. What does Blue Team have going for them? A lot of storm. There's no bunkers up. But the cannons are getting chipped away at now. See, this is what I'm talking about, Noobs. Noobs can play really, really good. Okay, here comes the big fight, I think. Although it's a little bit disconjointed. Big storm here. Potentially actually misses. Got one more storm left. Okay, a lot of the bios left over. Yeah, this is an easy clear for Noobs. Now we can push some tanks up. Start chipping away at the cannons here. And then BB's supply, like, BB's macro is always good, right? Look at her supply. She's the highest in the game. She's always good at just building a lot of stuff. Shuttle with 2 HP. A lot of lurkers, but I mean, we have the Observer. Big Reaver damage, though. Huge storm, though, on the lurkers. Can we get a second storm? Second storm? Second storm, please. Observer forward. There we go. Meanwhile, Geiger is just now dropping Stargate. Look at all these tanks. You got the cannon or the Reaver in between. Oh, we took 12 as well. Very good from noobs. And they can just go kill Zerg, please. Red, pull the trigger. Please, please, please. Please? Where are we going? You just killed everything, go kill the guy? Are we gonna do the same thing again? Because they are on a team. It's part of a tournament that they're playing. If they do the same thing where they just don't go kill the players after they kill everything, and then they just try to play 2v3 like holding mid or something, I'm gonna lose my mind. Just kill somebody. Anybody. Would have really liked to kill Zerg because he's going to Filer. I think this is a really big mistake. Again. Well, they're all on a call together, so somebody... You would think somebody on their team would know. They're gonna... I'm gonna lose my mind. They're gonna do the same thing. Just saw the shuttles coming. That's good. She didn't put them on a move, though. So, we don't get to kill the weekend shuttle. Guys, I'm actually gonna... I'm gonna get mad. I feel like I'm gonna get mad. We just did the same thing. We killed everything. They just killed everything. And then they started turtling in a 2 versus 3. Why? Why? Guys, make it make sense. There was nothing left. It's so simple. They have 3 players, you have 2 players. This is as simple as it gets. The longer you wait, the harder it's gonna get. Could be panic. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. It's so frustrating. Ah. This game was... They won this game. That's what's depressing. They did everything right, and then they just stopped. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. Like you said, could be stress, could be panic. But they're like blocking off the Zerg. I just don't know. I don't know. You can't win like this. It's not possible. You'll never ever win a game doing this 2 versus 3. You're not gaining an advantage. You're getting further behind. As we're not making any defilers still. But BB doesn't have an expansion, like she's not getting further ahead either. Come on, you're looking your army. Cast Storm. The Arbiters are out now. I'm stressed. I feel very stressed watching these games. Well, it looks like it's going to be a 4-1. But it's just... It's tough. It's very tough. They won this game. I was like so proud. You know what I mean? I was so proud. I was like, okay, Noobs did it. He carried. He like popped off. They actually played it really well. BB was saving our army. I was like legitimately proud. Recall is going to be coming soon. Or... Oh, here it is. Okay, I was going to say, did it die or something? Okay, it's going to recall 12 o'clock. What's the game plan, man? Defend mid until we die. That's the game plan. Still no Defiler from Sam Wu? We made the Defiler Mountain so long ago. There's the recall that we knew was coming. They had the game won, Soviet, SK, whatever people call you. They won. They won this game and decided they didn't want to win. They said, we don't like the sound of that. And now we're dead. Are these bunkers all full? They are. But one attack of bio is not going to kill this. Oh, that is +2. They're not full anyway. It's just depressing. This is a depressing game. They did this last game, but it was like much worse this time. GG. Ah! Okay. Waiting to see what they want to do. We might play some games. We might play ourselves. are we playing? Well, nobody's here.
The match is over. Team BB lost 4-1. It was very sad. It's very, very sad. The saddest things I've seen all week. Okay, well, there might be no games to play. Okay, I guess there are no games being played, so I will head out. So, GG's. Unfortunately, Team BB didn't make it today, so it's okay. I guess they're playing the finals right now. I don't care to watch it. So, it'll remain a mystery on who wins. But, yeah.